The Betrayed.
Welcome back to The Betrayed. This is Gina Beck.
This is Drew Williams.
Thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We appreciate it, especially all the reviews on Apple Podcasts. It means a lot.
Yeah, and like always, thank you again for the continued support, the continued engagement, and that hashtag Banana Cats.
How are you, Drew?
I'm alright, G. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just got back from my Seattle trip with Jenna and Heather and Colin. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys look like you guys had a blast.
Yeah, there's going to be a YouTube video on it, so everybody look out for that. It's a great video.
Awesome. You guys, I'm guessing decent Thanksgiving and all that?
Yeah, it was good. How was yours?
Ton of family. It was fun. Good food. I mean, I got nothing to complain about.
I hope all of your Thanksgivings was well, too.
Yeah, hoping you guys all, and if you don't celebrate, I hope it was just a good day, because I know we have some listeners who don't live in the U.S., so regardless, I think I'm going to start this one up. We have an update from episode 116. Some of you may remember that we reported about a 80-year-old man being found dead with the term "I" written on him. Well, there's been an arrest. This will come out November 29th. Tompkinsville, Staten Island. Police arrest a woman Monday in the death of an 80-year-old Staten Island man found with written on his body. Renee Ayard, or maybe Ayardi, 28, was taken into custody on charges of murder, manslaughter, and assault in the July death of Robert Rayner. Rayner was found shirtless and unresponsive. You can go back and listen to the episode. He was completely dead, blunt force trauma to the head and torso. But it also turns out that she has quite the record. I don't know if she is as good as a person as we may have thought. She was arrested within 6 hours of them discovering the body. She was arrested for her daughter. She threw a 3-year-old to the concrete ground and then dragged her down the street. Someone called the police on her. She grabbed the phone out of that person's hand. And then she was arrested back in March for driving with a car with a missing front passenger side window, the wrong license plate, and she refused to provide police with any documents for the car. She said things like, "I don't abide by the rules of the U.S. and I invoke my Fifth Amendment right." So it's one of those stories. Maybe he really did do this, or this is just a crazy person who used a really terrible subject to cover up her crazy crime. She was also a live-in nurse with this man.
It's so bizarre. And do you think that we will find out more?
Absolutely, because I got these from PIX, and the episode I kind of I didn't badmouth, I just called them more of a gossip website. They actually reported on her back in July, and I got all the information we just talked about, her former crimes, from them. It did come from them, and I believe New York Daily News. But I think there's going to be a lot of updates on this because it's such a bizarre crime.
Definitely. And we want to know more. So if you guys want to know more, be sure to stay tuned because we'll definitely talk about it.
Oh, before I forget too, I actually started digging more into it because someone on 116 on YouTube had suggested that she had been arrested. So I forget her name or his name, but thank you for the suggestion because it was good looking into.
Thank you so much. Next thing I would like to talk about is this caught my eye. It's from the New York Times. I don't know if you guys have heard of the TLC show 19 Kids and Counting, but if you have, and if you've heard of Josh Duggar, he's someone that was on the show. He is going on trial for a CP case. If you guys don't know what CP is, I can't say the word here, but it's images of children that are not good, obviously, or CP. You know, I'm sure you guys could put that together. Josh Duggar, who gained celebrity on the TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting as the eldest sibling of the Brimming family, guided by conservative Christian values, this article says, went on trial Tuesday in Arkansas on federal CP charges. I've never watched the show. I don't think you have not watched it either, right, Drew?
I've never watched it, but I think I know exactly what show it is because I don't think there's a bunch of TV or people with TV shows with 19 kids.
Right. So he's the eldest sibling. Uh, I didn't know that until now. But Mr. Duggar, 33, appeared in U.S. District Court in Arkansas for the first day of jury selection in his closely watched trial. He was arrested in April, though, accused of using the internet to download the material. Some younger than 12 years old, according to the indictment. Federal prosecutors charged Mr. Duggar with the one count of receiving CP and one count of possessing it as well, each of which carries a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison and a $250,000 in fines if convicted. Mr. Duggar pleaded not guilty and has been free on a personal recognizance bond that was granted by the judge, who this month barred all electronic and recording devices from the courtroom during the trial. Mr. Duggar's fame began to unravel in 2015 after In Touch magazine reported that he had the M word. I can't say that here, guys, but it's the M word. It's a bad word to several girls when he was a teenager, prompting at least 20 companies to pull their ads from the show. TLC canceled the show, which made its debut in 2008 and was one of the cable network's top performers after more than 200 episodes. No criminal charges resulted from the allegations. They had passed the statute of limitations, but Mr. Duggar's parents said they were true in a Fox News interview in 2015. They disclosed that 4 of Mr. Duggar's sisters were among the. At the time, Mr. Duggar apologized in a statement to People magazine that was also posted on the Duggar's family Facebook page. It has since been removed. That's crazy. So he's just had a long history of doing this stuff.
Yeah, and how did the producers of that show never find any of it? That's weird.
I guess the apology states 12 years ago, as a young teenager, I acted inexcusably, for which I am extremely sorry and deeply regret. He said, I hurt others, including my family and close friends. I confess this to my parents, who took several steps to help me address the situation. He also announced that he had resigned from his position as the director of the lobbying arm of the Conservative Family Research Council, a platform that he used to oppose gay marriage and abortion and to boost his profile on the political right. He had previously worked in the 2008 presidential campaign, and he just, I don't know, uh, you guys think he's guilty? I mean, with this long past in history, definitely seems so to me.
Definitely, he's got a pattern that shows he's a weirdo. I mean, he is. I mean, he did weird stuff to his own sisters. He's a weirdo. That's weird.
So I guess as of Tuesday afternoon, the judge had yet to rule on the admission of evidence related to the disclosures. So I guess there's more to come. We're gonna find out more.
I don't. It's not even. I hate to say it, but it's not even shocking anymore. Just the people that you find out that are weirdos. That,
Oh yeah, definitely. It can be anybody.
like we always say, and it's like I said, it doesn't even shock me anymore. It's just like, well, there's another one.
And it's someone who is a public figure, and he's been doing it for so long, and someone who is in the public eye like that, like I've always said, they always do, because they have a platform. And there's always going to be somebody that either doesn't believe it or doesn't know about it.
Yeah. It it's a weird cycle. Like I said, I don't even know what to say sometimes.
Right. I hope you guys have been enjoying the clips that we've been posting. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you're listening this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to check out our website, you guys can get t-shirts. You guys can listen to episodes there if you don't want to listen to episodes here, and all sorts of other stuff. So thank you for listening, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Until next time, Banana Cats.
Banana cats. Much love. Peace.